It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from 18th Street Brewery, and it's a can of their Here Comes the Reaper IPA, coming in at 6.3 or 6.2% ABV. I'm doing a live feed behind me. I started the live feed on my phone. Then I was kind of looking, where's the ABV? So in America, by law, you don't have to put the alcohol by volume, what it is on the side of the can. You just don't have to do it. It's not part of American law. A lot of breweries do, just to, I don't know, put it there for a bit of information. But this brewery has decided not to. So I asked my viewers, very kind of them, can they help me out with the ABV? And some come back with 6.3, some come back with 6.2. So we're not far off. Should we get this out into a glass, see what we get? I believe it's a 500 milliliter can. They have to give that, surely. A 1 pint can, that's 568 milliliters, I think. Let's get it open. Ooh, nice crack on that one. I had their stout, the 18th Street Stout. That was terrific. The name has slipped me for now, the name of the stout. I think it was an Imperial Stout off the top of my head. It was really good. I remember it being really, really good. This looks pretty good. Mine, one finger white head. Good levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. We got a slightly hazy looking beer. Let's get the aroma. Light amber in the colour. Oh yeah, citrusy, grapefruity, piney, spicy, a little bit of lemon. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. Quite American. If you're watching in America, which you probably are, and you're drinking this beer, and you're thinking, what is probably American or quite American in the taste? There's a level of sweetness to this beer to begin with. It's quite, pardon me, it's quite sweet. Then it rolls over to being almost kind of tutti fruity like. There's jams, there's almost plum flavours and grapefruit and pine, and then bitterness on the back end. So it's very nicely balanced. The beer is a very nicely balanced beer. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. It's very refreshing. But it's very jammy, it's very tart-like. It's almost like the old days we'd walk into your grandma's kitchen and she got a pot of jam and she's stirring this pot of jam and it kind of fills the room with fruity, jammy flavours. It's exactly the same as this. Drinking this, it's the aroma and the taste of a tart, a jam. And that's all coming from the hops. It's all coming from the hops in the beer. And a little bit of sweetness from the malt. But again, incredibly drinkable, incredibly refreshing. I like that bitter bite on the back end, that kind of peppery bite. It's a tasty brew. It's a tasty brew. 18th Street Brewery, where are they based? I did look when I did the Imperial Stout. Indiana, Hammond, Indiana, America. Telling you not to sell the beer, drink it fresh. But again, it's really quite carbonated, as you can hear. They have to put some stuff on the can by law. So you have the Surgeon General stuff written there about don't drink while you're pregnant and don't drink if your head's fallen off and stuff like that. but that's the requirement by law. But other than that, there's not even an ABV on the beer. It's described as an IPA. It would be quite nice to have some, like there's a big red patch there where you could just put a little bit of spiel, maybe some of the hops that they've used in the beer and some of the malts. It would be quite nice to have a read of. Maybe a little bit of history of the brewery, but never mind. They've decided not to bother. It's a good beer. It's a very good beer. Probably a little bit too sweet for my 100% liking. I really like it, but it's maybe just a pinch too sweet for my palate. But if you like a slightly sweet IPA that's a little bit more balanced with the malts, then you will like that. You will definitely like that beer. Me personally, I like it enough to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give it a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!